Hey, it's Doran, back with another coupon review for Harbor Freight. Here we have the fall coupons for Monday, today, October 16th, through Sunday, October 29th. Let's check them out. Spoiler alert, I did scroll through these very briefly earlier and was pretty disappointed. So there you go. Here's this industrial plug, which is always on sale. Here's a brad nailer, not much off. Yeah, a couple bucks off. This is probably a nice little compressor. The Ultra Quiet, I have the bigger version of that, the 8-gallon, or the rolling hot dog one, and it's pretty awesome. Very quiet, I like it. High quality. Ton, because it's $39.99. Amazing deal. Okay, we got the Rapid Floor Pump 120. Pass. Ooh, ultra low profile, or low profile. 45 bucks off. That's a pretty good deal. There's the mower lift. I'd like to have one of these, although I'd never ever use it because I don't have an ATV or a riding lawnmower, but you know, it'd be cool. Now here's an exciting one, but that's $260 for this low profile Super Duty. I'm hearing that these Daytonas are pretty good, or at least one of the specific ones of them. Oh, they got new purple now? That's pretty cool. $450 for this motorcycle lift. Maybe someday I'll get that. That'd be pretty cool to just ride right onto it and then lift the thing up. Camouflage bungees. Yeah, I got a few sets of these. They're all right. They're decent. Plastic hooks. Yeah, decent. I have some of these. They kind of stretch out fairly easily, but if that's all you can afford, like me, I think it's a good deal. I think I got them on a bigger sale than that, though. Oh, 70 bucks for a little ATV winch. That's cool. That's pretty sweet. We got a hitch here. 25 bucks off. 10 bucks off of this slightly bigger winch. It costs like twice as much though. Here's a pipe threader. Only 10% off, but I think 45 bucks is a good price for that. More pumps. Oh, 7% off the pump. Man, come on. Hardly a sale. There's another pump. 30 bucks off that one. That's a bigger one. Got a horizontal shaft engine. 270. Max performance. Gas engine. 459 cc's. Oh, it's a new one. 450 bucks. Might get one of those. Build myself some like go-kart or something. There's another big old water pump there. Ooh, 23,000 gallons per hour. What are you pumping pools out? Jeez, who needs that? Tip measure. Interesting. At only $2, I mean, I would do it for just like really critical, really non-critical things. I don't know that I would trust this for critical things to be accurate. I mean, who knows? Okay, these hammers are always on sale, and one of these days I'm just gonna break down and buy both the claw and the rip for $4. But really, I think it's a $4 hammer that's generally priced at $5.99, and then the other half of the time priced at $4. So I do have a couple of these folding sets. If you don't have these, I think this is a good deal. They do have a similar thing at Walmart, but I don't think it's this cheap. And yeah, I don't know, I have a set of these in my car. I have a set upstairs and then a set down in my main shop. And then in my van, I have better ones that I enjoy using a little bit more. Not that much better, but I have the Husky ones, which are a little bit better. I don't think I actually have this, so I'm going to screenshot this and go get this. I do believe I have the 3/8 times 1/2 inch dual drive extendable ratchet, and it's pretty awesome. I could be mistaken though. If I don't already have this, I'm gonna get it. $10, awesome deal. Here's a little 10mm 10-piece set. I guess, I don't know, people online are always talking about, or at least on the Reddit tools subreddit, they're always talking about losing their 10mm socket, but I don't relate to that, unfortunately. But yeah. All right, here's this 15-inch jumbo wrench. I've been waiting for one of these things to go on sale, although 13% off just doesn't really excite me all that much. But I do not have a 15-inch jumbo adjustable wrench, and I love crescent wrenches. So I had this 15 and the 18 on my list to get, so $2 off, I'll probably go ahead and pick it up. Screenshot that. Here's a dead blow hammer. I have the cheaper one. I think you can probably get by with the cheaper one that they sell there at Harbor Freight, the orange ones, for only about $5. I'm not gonna lie, this would probably be pretty handy if you're just, you know, in an apartment and don't have any tools or something, or getting your first place. I think this is a nice little, probably a nice little chest. Sure, they're cheap tools. Yes, they do have a lifetime warranty. There's 4 little drawers. It's a tiny little toolbox, and everything has its own little place. 105 pieces for $45. It's pretty awesome. I'm kind of tempted to get it just to keep it up in my upstairs, but in my little upstairs workshop. But yeah, I probably have all the tools that are in there. But anyways, 10% off this preset lug nut torque wrench. Here's a big expensive Icon 1/2 inch drive. Ooh, flex head. Oh, that's pretty nice. $50 off. Sweet. Okay, what is up with this? Dude, a week ago, this Master Technician's tool set was $400. I was considering getting it because I could get it. You could get 25% off of a Quinn item, and then that would give, it would have brought it down to $300. I was seriously considering it because it has a lot of stuff. If you're just starting out as an auto mechanic or want to get into working on cars, and doing your own stuff, I think this is a really good set. You're gonna have a lot of what you need. I just did a review. I haven't posted it yet, but I ended up getting the Quinn no skip socket sets, the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch with the 25% off coupon. I had to go back 2 days. I wanted to get the 1/4 inch drive also, but I didn't have the money, and so I ended up just getting the 2 more expensive ones to use the coupon on. So, but I will go back for the 1/4 inch drive. It's $60. But those are no skip. You know, it's got 23mm, 24mm, 25mm. So it's a great set. Super glue. Yeah, I use this stuff. It's pretty cheap. $1 for a 3-pack. Pretty good deal. I got a couple of these. I haven't tried them out yet. But it's a little assorted pack for $1. I couldn't say no. I was gonna pick up 1 or 2 of these just to have in my just electrical connector bin kit. So personally, I wouldn't touch these. I don't have any experience with them though. So if somebody says that they're good, you know, maybe. I just don't know. I've not tried them. They do say they last as long as the competition. Maybe I will get some AAAs. I do need some new AAAs for my torque wrench. So wall mount security lights. I don't know how long these will last or how bright they are. The size of the panel is kind of concerning how small it is. Here's a little rechargeable pen light. It's probably not a bad thing. Keep that in your pocket. Slim design. Yeah, I could go for that for $15. I think these wall mounts are crazy cheap at Harbor Freight. It's maybe they're not. I don't know. Some LED string lights. Get that fancy look. There's a big old extension cord for $20 off. Here's this amorphous solar panel kit. $2 for these polyurethane coated work gloves. And then here's the nitrile dipped ones for $3. Moving blankets, I have some of their moving blankets. They get the job done. They're very cheap. It's like if you're moving, that's one thing. You could spend a whole bunch of money on moving blankets and then have this like, okay, what the heck am I going to do with all these moving blankets now? So these are pretty cheap and they'll last through a move. I actually use them all the time. When I work on bikes a lot, I'll lay them down on the ground and then flip the bike over onto it and work on it. There's some knee pads, anti-fatigue foam mat set. I've been experimenting with just big sheets of cardboard in like 2 or 3 layers, maybe even a little bit thicker, but like 2-3 layers is like a free anti-fatigue mat, and you're also keeping stuff out of the landfill or, you know, wasting energy trying to recycle it or whatever. So maybe I'll go do a video on that someday. I do have this kit. I thought it was pretty nice. The mask fit pretty nicely. I felt like a fighter pilot with the rubber mouthpiece. Oh, dang, 30. I didn't realize this was only 35 bucks. That's pretty cheap. That's pretty cool. Those things can be handy. I have this idea of making like a workbench out of some of this scaffolding. You could make like a nice sturdy workbench with some storage up above it, something like that. Let's see, I have this, but I haven't used it yet, so I will report back. Here's a cheap tarp. Here's another inexpensive tarp. Here's a heavy-duty reflective one. This one's kind of cool because it's silver on one side and black on the other. I like that. It's huge, too. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. They don't say specifically. You have to say what it is, but if you buy this battery for $140, you get a free tool. So that's any one of these. So they have this 80-volt string trimmer. Oh, I didn't know they had an edger. Oh, that edger would be nice. That edger would be nice. Here's the blower. I just have the 20-volt Bauer one, and I found it pretty good. But if I didn't like the Bauer, I was going to go ahead and upgrade to one of these Atlas ones because it's a really good price, $75. I'm considering getting this chainsaw though for my palm tree. I need to do that. They have a pole saw, and then they have a pole hedge trimmer. There's a $10 cheaper blower. I'd probably just go for the bigger one for only 10 bucks more. Or actually, wait, never mind, hold on. You're getting the tool for free, so why not just go with the 80-volt one instead of the 40-volt? There you go. I guess maybe if you wanted like the longer run time, but not as much power. So there's this other hedge. So yeah, I might consider that. It's a 2.5 amp hour if you're at 80 volts, and then it like splits it and takes it out of parallel and puts them into series. And then you got a 40 volt and 5 amp hour, so it's half the voltage but twice the amp hours. Now that they're in series, these two, there's like 2 P packs that turn into series when you change it. Anyways, yeah, I might get this chainsaw, and I'm happy with my 40-volt Ryobi string trimmer. Although if I had been shopping at Harbor Freight and discovered the amazing deals and tools here and had confidence in the power tools, I would have ended up buying it from here. Although I'm definitely happy with my 40-volt Ryobi trimmer, so no complaints there. I do want that lawn edger, kind of, although I don't edge my lawn all that much. I mainly just use my string trimmer because it's just nice and powerful. I haven't really had to use my edger a lot, just because if I use my string trimmer, turn it 180, so I turn it into basically an edger, a string edger. So, but I do want that chainsaw. Let's go. What else we got here? There's a big battery that's a 4 amp hour or 8 amp hour depending on the voltage you're running it at. Here's a greenhouse. Now I just bought some of these microfiber cloths because they were on sale 2 weeks ago, and I've been pleased with them so far. 4 of them for only $1.49. I use these microfibers every single day on every bike that I'm working on. Always, I dirty up like 3 or 4 of them. a day, maybe even more, and that's being conservative and trying to get the most out of them. But by the time by the time I throw one in the dirty bin, it's like completely soaked with degreaser and covered in grease. So, yep, those are great. This is a little drill index. I would skip that one. I think they had one, the 29 piece one, fractional, for $10. If we scroll down, let me see. Here is this little Warrior one. It's crazy. That's the kit too. Oh my God. That has the charger and the battery. That's madness. Okay, I think I might have to try this. That is absolute madness. $13? Give me a break. I think I'm gonna get this. I kind of want a cheap drill to keep upstairs. Okay, so I have 3 drill drivers, but somehow it's not enough. I have my 18 volt and 12 volt Milwaukee in my van with me because I need my best ones when I'm out in the field working. And then I have a Ryobi here in my main shop downstairs. But I want to drill upstairs. So I was looking at getting another one. And moving the Ryobi upstairs, just downgrading the Ryobi. But for 13 bucks, I might get one of these. I mean, just to review it, I'd be curious. I don't need a big, powerful one upstairs. I'm just maybe hanging a picture or not doing anything too crazy. Maybe some assembly, electronics work. So a little 12 volt would be nice with the clutch settings. Sweet. All right, here is a jigsaw with laser. I got the cordless Bauer one for 29 bucks the other day, and it's pretty sweet. This, I think, is a good deal, 29. Here's 30 bucks off of this Bauer 12 amp, 7-inch variable speed rotary polisher / sander. That's pretty cool. I kind of want it, but I have the Warrior version of this, which is, what is it, 10 or 12 amps. And I haven't even taken it out of the box yet, so I should probably not invest in another polisher until I've determined that the Warrior one is broken in the box, broken new in box, or does not meet my needs. So I probably don't need to upgrade if I haven't even used the one I have yet. All right, I do have this, okay? I haven't finished my review on it yet, but I will be returning it, I think, only because it doesn't do a dado stack. I do like it otherwise. I will link in the description to the saw that I'm going to get, which is a skill saw, which is $2.99 and has fold-out legs that bring it up to a workbench height and takes a dado stack. It's made by Skill. Similar rack and pinion fence. But you got the dado and then the legs that flip out, and it's really compact with the legs too. I'll put that link in the description to Amazon for that. That's what I'll be returning this for and getting. Here's some grinding wheels. I probably have this one, the 24 grit. Here's some cutoff wheels. Again, Warrior. And then here's the Bauer brand. Wow, the Bauer brand's almost the same price. I'd go with the Bauer here, I guess. It's $1 more since it's 40% off. Oh, here's some 15 packs. I got 4 of these grits last time I was there. It was limit 4, so I got 400, 600, 320, and 220, I think. And I was going to go back for some more sizes and fill in the lower ones. $7. I was just going to have a complete set of 40, 60, 80, you know, all the way up to 600. Okay, now this is going to be a running theme. I have this tool, yet it is still in the box and I've never used it. Okay, this is a running theme here. I do have this. I got it for 10 bucks. I got it when it was on sale. So if you don't have a corner detail sander and you want one for the price of, you know, a Big Mac and fries, I think I'd rather have this. So, can't report back on how it works, because I haven't had to do any sanding projects with it yet. But I think it's a steal. This Warrior 276 piece accessory set is awesome. I have this. 15 bucks. I think I got it when it was on sale too. This thing's awesome. It has all sorts of, just all sorts of stuff. This one's great. Okay, I do have this and I have used it, okay? So before you before you start shaking your head, I have used this hot knife. It's great. I've so far I haven't really cut any foam or something with it, but what I have done is I've cut some nylon webbing straps and then sealed up the ends with the side of this, and it works brilliantly for that. You could actually just slice the nylon right through too if you wanted to, but I just went with a nice clean cut from my Hart brand scissors from Walmart, which I love, and which just rips right through. It makes a beautiful, beautiful cut. And then I just singe the end on this. And it's pretty good. Here's the 7-amp angle grinder. I don't have this one. I have the 8-amp version, and yes, you guessed it, it's still new in the box. I can't report back on how it works. However, I do have the Hercules. Well, I have a couple of the Hercules. I have the Hercules 13-amp, which is still in the box. I haven't opened it. And then I have the brushless, cordless Hercules, the 20-volt one, which is awesome. I've been using that, and I love it. They do also have I want to get one of the bigger Bauer or Hercules 7-inch ones. But that'll be another day. Here's a Drill Master. That's a rare brand to find anymore these days at Harbor Freight. $45, 10% off. Not a big deal. I'd wait for this to like go on clearance. It seems like they're kind of getting rid of the Drill Master line. Oh, it's an extension pole. Okay, $8. Nice. All right, here's the big vacuum. I think this might be the best price you can get it at. Although I swear I've seen this thing at like I could be wrong. I swear this is usually at like 110, and then it'll be like maybe 20 bucks off or 10 bucks off. I can't remember exactly, but 30 bucks off here seems like the best deal on this big vacuum that I've seen in a while. So if I can't get my little shot vac to start working properly, then I might get one of these. Here's an abrasive glass cabinet. I'm gonna get one of these someday. There's a rotating engine stand. Nice. Ammo box, $3. Oh, I love these little storage containers. I don't know, a couple dozen of these. I use them for just nuts and bolts and stuff. I got a couple of these. The hook, I kind of wish the hook was a little bit bigger. I'm trying to hang my extension cord, and it's not a long extension cord on it, and it's just not working. So I'm disappointed it's not working out for that purpose. But they're fairly strong. They have nice, interesting colors on them too, so they're all right. Here's a little Apache. It's the 3800, so it looks like it's got like a digital SLR in there and a couple lenses. Put a camera in there. It's got that pick and pull foam stuff in there, so you can make it custom fit to what you need. They don't really mention that, but it does include the foam. Here's a wood-topped storage cabinet. This actually has a lot of drawers. That'd be pretty functional. There's some quick release bar clamps. I have some of these. Do I have the 4-inch C-clamps? I'll have to check. I think I have some of these. These C-clamps are nice. They're pretty cheap, and they work okay. A little bit of grease on the threads, and you're generally pretty good. I don't know about this little bandsaw. It's tempting, very tempting. Tabletop little bandsaw, but I'm just kind of afraid it's going to be kind of like wobbly and wonky, kind of like my little tabletop Central Machinery drill press. So I'm probably going to steer away from that one. I think I'm going to go with the Grizzly because I want one with like a fence, and this doesn't have any sort of fence on it, and just a little bit better build quality. Here's a bench grinder and belt sander, 20 bucks off. Here's the bigger drill press. I don't have this one, but I probably wouldn't buy it either unless I could actually mess with it in the store and feel how sturdy it is. Because I have the mini tabletop version of this, and it's not very good. Here's a MIG welder, 70 bucks off. Here's a big multi-process, and that's the end of it. Okay. All right, so not all exciting, but I did find a couple things that I want to buy in the power tools section. And there you go. So tune in. I guess it'll be on like in about 2 weeks, maybe the 30th, when we'll have the next batch of tools. All right, check out my channel for tool reviews, how-tos, tips, all that good stuff.